Okay. So now let's go back to our HTML. Instead of services, now we're going to go and create portfolio. This is where we're going to link all of our work onto this portfolio so that potential employers or investors can now see the awesome work that you've created. So let's start with a div, ID equals portfolio. Good. Inside the portfolio, let's create, our container. And now, at the top of our container, like we did last time, let's go h1. Our h1 is going to be my portfolio. We can go class equals subtitle. And save that. If we want to check it out, there we go, portfolio. Now inside there, let's create, like we did earlier. This time we're going to make a work list. Like earlier we did services list, this time work list. Now let's go div equals work, like the work that we've created. To keep it uniform, let's call this portfolio instead of work. Portfolio. That just flows better because this is in our portfolio, container, subtitle, portfolio list, and now this is our portfolio. Okay. So inside our portfolio, our first one you know what? Even more specific, portfolio item. That's better. Okay. Portfolio item, so each individual item. We're going to start off with an image, img, and so it's in our images folder. And this first one, I labeled it TS. That is, we'll call it work 1. All right. And now let's give this a div, class equals layer. Inside this layer, I want a h3, and it's going to be like travel template, as if I'm creating different website templates. And then let's go paragraph, a little description about this template. Again, remember I just go to placeholder text. Let's not do the whole thing this time because this is just going to be a summary. So maybe just grab half of it. This looks like half. Copy. Paste. Okay. And then under this paragraph, I want us to create an anchor tag. And for right now, just put a hashtag there. But that's where you will end up putting the link to where you want people to go to see your work. Also, let's go target equals underscore blank. When you do that, when they click the link, it'll open up another window instead of taking them off your actual website. And then inside this, I want the link to be one of those icons. And let's go up arrow, up arrow. Which one? Yeah, this one. You can pick which one you want. I'm going to pick this one right here. Paste. Save. Okay. So what we're going to do now, so we got portfolio item. Everything inside of our portfolio item is right here. Portfolio item. Here's the close div for it. This layer div is right here. Closed inside of that. So we got two closed divs. Portfolio item. Good. Let's save that. And just under it, let's paste it 1, 2, 3 times. You can save that. Let's check out how our site is looking. So we got this picture, got the information, and the image, this picture, information image, this picture, information image. Okay, good. And then the last thing is going to be, so we got that there, 1, 2, 3. Go down 3 divs, and let's just give it, whoops. Again, just put a hashtag there for now. But we do want target blank. And it's going to be, I want to give that a class as well. BTN, because that's going to be a button. And let's go see portfolio. And this will be a link. We can end up, later we'll end up linking this to our GitHub. A GitHub will be putting where all of our code and all of our projects will end up being. All right. Okay, so we got all of the content now that we want. So now let's style this so it looks nice. So let's go to our style.css. You can go ahead and take this, copy, paste, portfolio. Great. Let's start by styling our ID, portfolio. We're going to go padding 50px and 0. Nice. Now we're going to go portfolio list. Forgot the period. Let me make sure. Portfolio list. Make sure it's spelled exactly the same. Okay. And we're going to go display. We're going to do the grid again because that worked nicely. Grid template columns. Repeat. Auto fit. Min max. 250px. 1fr. There we go. Grid gap. Whoops. Grid gap. 40px. And then let's go margin top. 50px. Let's check it out. Okay, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Nicely done. Save. So now what we're going to do is portfolio item. Period. Paste that. Portfolio item. Let's round the border some. Border radius. 10px. Position relative. And then overflow hidden. There we go. So we got our nice rounded edges here. And they're not layered on top of each other. Now, this image, our image doesn't look perfect how we want it. So let's grab this, paste, and now let's focus on our IMG, our image. Let's go width 100%. Same border radius, 10px. Display block, yes. And let's save that. There you go. That looks much nicer. Much nicer. Great. Okay, so now let's zone in on our layer, so the words portion of it. We cleaned up our image. Now let's focus in on the layers. The layer class, but focusing on the words. So let's go dot layer. Again, 100%. I want to do background linear gradient. The linear gradient is going to be BA zero, 0, 0, 0.6. Outside of the parentheses, put a comma. I tend to forget this little comma, so don't forget it. And then we're going to go our color we've been using for the site. Awesome. Save that. And now we want a border radius. $10px. Position. Oops. Oh. Absolute. Left 0. Bottom 0. Overflow hidden as well. There we go. Right now we're just lining up where the words we want them to all be. There we go. Okay. All right, so right now you're not seeing any of the words, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to actually clean that up in a few more steps. Few more steps. So don't worry, we're going to see it in a second. So first, let's actually do this. Okay, copy here. Boom. Boom. And now, so that we can see it, hover. And once we hover over the image, what we want to happen is transform scale 1.1 Oops. Okay. Save that. And then we can copy the same thing. But this time let's put our layer. And we want the height to be 100%. Good. And now, under our layer, we're going to put transition height 0.5s seconds. And then also with our portfolio item, we want another transition. Transform 0.5s. Okay, so now we'll be able to start seeing our words right there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so let me explain how that happened. So portfolio item image, this was ours designing it so that it's this size. Transition transform, that's just the movement. So look how the picture is moving, kind of the picture itself is zooming in. Now our layer, which we put the overflow to be hidden, and over here our portfolio item, overflow hidden. So the words now have been hidden until we hover over it. And this part is making the scale of the picture bigger, 1.1, so it's enlarging it. And then this right here, hovering the layer to be 100% over it, over the picture. All right. So now let's get the words to stand out a bit. So dot layer h3, and that's going to be font weight 500, margin bottom to be 20px. Save. Good, good. Again. Margin top. $20px. Color. This is for our link at the bottom. Text decoration. None. Right now we're styling. It's super small right there, but this is what we're styling. Don't worry, let's make it a little bigger. So now let's go font size. And let's go 18px. Line height 60px. Background. Just make it white. There we go. Background, let's make it white. Width. 60 px. Height 60 px. Border radius 50%. And then let's put it in the middle. Text align, center. Okay, so let's look at it. Nice, got a nice circle. Our image isn't popping up. Let's, I might have picked the wrong one. When you're on here and you have a free account, it helps if you just click free. And then let's see this one. This one might be it. I might have got a one where you have to pay for it. So that'll be this right here. Paste. 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 Save. All right, let's see. There you go. Now we got it good. Very nice, very nice. Good, good, good. Okay. So I did that. Now what do we need to do? Let's see. So this right here, yeah, are all projects. Oh, maybe that's what I should call it as. See portfolios, see all projects. See projects. It's good. See portfolio for now. Okay, so let's go btn. It's a class, so remember you gotta put a period. Display block. Margin 50px. That would be 50px all the way around. I want 50px top and bottom. Auto for left and right. Width. Fit content. Border. Let's go 1px. That'll be the thickness. I want it to be solid. And I want it to be the color we've been using. Padding. Let's go 14px. 50px, semicolon. Just take off the line from the bottom. And then again, I want it to have a kind of an effect when we hover over it. So like right now, let's see it. Awesome, right? But it's just stagnant. Let's go btn. Hover, and let's have it change the background to our site's color. Then we would go back up here to btn transition background 0.5. Smooth. So there. Hover over it. Now is a nice calm float. Let's see how they have the sharp edges. Let's keep it all the same. And let's go border radius 6 px. There, that looks nicer. Smooth, smooth, smooth. All right, but you see how we have all the same picture and travel template? Let's adjust that. I got a few different pictures for us. So that was the first one. Next one. Let's go maybe the store website. Put e-commerce. Whoa, that's not how to spell that. All right, so let's go e-commerce template. That one was the store, and this one is TI, and this one could be blog template. All right, boom, boom, boom. That looks clean. Contact me. Then there we got our different portfolio items. Very good. And C portfolio, that will link to your full thing, which we'll end up doing later. I'll show you guys how to do that later. Okay. So now our last section, the contact me form.